Oh, yeah, that's nice, Eddie. This is nice.
We have international break, but not here in the MLS. But in this direction, the one or other player will get the chance to show what he can, and I think this is the situation. We know that especially Caceres in the last game and Curry Burke has a big impact for a win, but we will realize on Saturday a little bit the different setup against the big opponent, and in this way I think we will expect that we can win balls in areas where we have a short way to the opponent's goal, and this was also the topics of the trainings week.
Yeah, we know they're a possession-heavy team, so I think we kind of look at these games and get excited. When we play teams that really value the ball, really value possession. It kind of just welcomes us to press them all over the field. So we're excited. We can't wait to get down there.
It is a beautiful night in the state of North Carolina as the New York Red Bulls playing game number 1,000 in franchise history, going back to the early days of Major League Soccer in 1996.
Just like last week, stick together. First 45, see it out. Let's go.
Let's go.
Over on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fernandez will get the first touch of the night.
And the ball is kicked into play at the bank as Charlotte FC and the New York Red Bulls lock horns in the Queen City. It falls through. There's Gaines! Oh, and it's slapped away by Coronel.
Manuel inside the 18. A shot and a goal for New York. Charlotte gets caught playing in their back line. Elias Manuel stepped in and drills it into the back of the net.
Here he comes, he bodies Nathan Byrne, and then he gets out of his feet and puts it in that near post.
And off to halftime we will go with New York taking a 1-goal advantage into the break.
You would think that they're going into the locker room with a lot of confidence now that we know that Manuel's also had a goal, and partly because of how they came out with a game plan here tonight.
Everything for 3 points. Come on, everything. All in on 3. 1, 2, 3. Alley.
Comes to Vargas. Driven across. Capetti gets a flick, and Charlotte has evened at 1. Tolkien, last touch as the final whistle blows. 1-1, your final score. Teams will split the points tonight, which, the bright side, you have picked up points in 4 of your first 5 games.
The first half, we kind of had them where we wanted them. We had a few chances there. Elias scored a good goal with his pressing. In the second half, we had a couple chances to kind of get that second goal. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it, but I think we got to learn from this and be stronger defensively all the way through. We expected a physical battle, and it was one, and we felt it was a good game. It was in our hands, but before the goal, I missed the header. I could have done better there. We all could have done better and stepped up, and we're disappointed in only getting 1 point here.
As you always say, take a point on the road. If you're Red Bull, you had control of this game for a long stretch of it. Credit Charlotte for coming back, but again, a point on the road is a point on the road.
Yeah, a point on the road, really important. Obviously, you saw a Charlotte team that didn't really define how they wanted to play tactically, and they got away with it a little bit in terms of coming back in the second half. It didn't happen the way we wanted it, but they got the point on the road, and now next week they'll be able to go to an Atlanta team that struggled mightily against Columbus.
You look back to the game prior against Columbus, you get a goal from Laquinhas and from Dante Van Zer, and tonight you get one from Elias Manuel. So the attacking pieces for New York starting to come along.
Starting to come along. I mean, we've created some good opportunities. We've finished off those opportunities. And this is a team that's starting to kind of piece some things together, which is good to see.
Since Atlanta came into the league, it's been a Red Bull team which has dominated the regular season series. The teams have developed a really good rivalry over the years.
Yeah, and it's a fun environment there in Atlanta, and you would expect, especially coming from this difficult game that they had against Columbus 6-1, that they're going to come out and they're going to come out right from the whistle.